All right, we are live. I'm gonna tell a little behind the scenes story. Oh, excuse me. So we were chatting on Facebook. I started a thread about deleted live streams, and there's only been 3 live streams ever deleted in. Hold on. So we were chatting on Facebook. I started a thread about. So I can see comments over here. Let's give it a second and see who chimes in. Get some more people watching. If you tune in, let me know where you're watching from. Oh, and I got closed captioning on over there. That'll drive me crazy. So, the deleted live streams. There's been 3 live streams that have been deleted. And I was just thinking about it. Amazingly enough, there is not one Queen Creek race that was deleted. It's all been down south. There was one Cobra, one in Pima County Fairgrounds. I don't remember if that was a Sabre or a Cobra. And the one that I'm talking about tonight, which is one that happened in 2017 in Wens Point, of all places. So, the story goes, I set up on the left-hand side, probably the 3rd live stream we ever did. I keep saying we. I don't know why I keep saying we. I'm the only person there. It was the 3rd live stream, and we set up, if you remember Wens Point Arena, the left-hand side had the bleachers, and people would stand up against the side of the fence, and they would watch the race. The other side, basically, nobody really went to. But if you notice, I went over to that side in some pictures. You see, like, the pictures I share of Amanda Radford, and there's some pictures of Taryn going around, where I'm actually on the other side. Hi, Rosie. Oh, Sammy. Of course, I got a visit from a cat. He's been driving me crazy for the last hour. So, I'm on the left-hand side, and it was, I don't know if it was a Sabre or a Cobra, but like I said, we were at Wens Point, and we must have been in a drag, and I backed up a couple feet, and the live stream is sitting there with the iPad, just like it is today, probably the same iPad, actually, and it's sitting there, and you can actually see the screen, what's happening in the live stream. You know, so you know that the thing is recording something. It's not like it was hidden. And there was a couple that went up to the live stream, an older guy and a girl, a lady. They had to be probably in there. They were about the same age as me, so probably about 45 at the time, somewhere around there. And the guy, who I've never seen these people ever again at a barrel race, and the guy kind of had a little accent like me, so he would stand out on the live stream for sure. Well, we got a lot of people watching this. Yeah, standing out on the live stream for sure. And she had a Southern Belle accent, and she would stand out too. So what happened was they were standing next to each other, and he kind of like went behind her, kind of like in the Coldplay video, same thing. And they're actually watching the live stream at this point, because the tractors were going around and, you know, doing their thing. And just as the tractors were getting ready to be done, I moved up closer to the fence to do photography, and I hear him say, clear as hell, clear as a bell, he says, yeah, tomorrow I'm going to leave my wife for you, and we're going to move in together into our lake house or our cabin house. I forget what it was. Maybe, I think he said cabin. We're going to move into our cabin up in the other part of the state. And I was like, wow. If the wife was watching this, she would know immediately that it was her husband, because of, like I said, his accent. But luckily, back then, we weren't exactly broadcasting to a lot of people. But and there was a barrel racer sitting in the stands. If she wants to chime in, because she heard the whole thing too, and after this was over, she was like, I can't believe he just said that, and being on a live stream. So there is witnesses to this. But and he went on for like 5 minutes about, oh, how lovey-dovey it is, and He doesn't love his wife, and he loves her, and all of this. It had to be a good 5 minutes of him just standing in front of the live stream, watching the video, and there's a big mic button with the VU sensor on it, so you can actually see it move when you talk. So I said to myself, these are like the stupidest people I ever seen in my life. Both of them, because she went right back with her stuff. Oh my God, oh, that's so great. I can't wait to be your girlfriend or whatever the hell it was at the time. So yeah, so that's the story. So I says to myself, oh man, I gotta delete this live stream. I says, because I don't want to be dragged into divorce court over sitting here doing barrel racing. So that's the story. Don't stand in front of the live stream and talk about how you're going to leave your wife for your girlfriend into the house, the cabin up in the woods or something like that. It was I can't believe, I don't remember what I had for breakfast, but I remember that clear as day. So the whole Coldplay video for me, the Kiss Cam thing, brought it totally right back. So technically you'll never see a Kiss Cam on the Southwest Barrels broadcast. I think this week is the reason. You know why. So yeah, so that's the story. So there's been 3 live feeds deleted. And now you know why. I can't believe, thinking about it, out of all the live streams up in Queen Creek, that none of them have ever been deleted. And I do have every single live stream from when we started. So that's kind of cool. So that's my good story. Hope you guys enjoyed it. There's 8 people watching this. Why are you watching this? Were you guys that curious? Is it 10 o'clock on a Saturday night? 9 o'clock on a Saturday night? So if you're watching this, I might as well tell you, I'll be in Queen Creek on Thursday, and I believe the Glow in the Dark race at P&M is on Saturday. So 2 things. And I might do a race in between that. Little hint. So I hope you guys enjoyed the story. I like doing these little live behind the scenes. So if you have a business, if you notice, I put the video vertical for the behind the scenes stuff. If you go live vertical, YouTube and Facebook, especially YouTube, are showing it to almost twice the amount of people. So, hey Bailey. Oh, that's nice. You just missed me. That's great. So, I'll be making a trip out to you. I have a feeling, Tara. So, yeah, so that's the story. So, don't put your love life in front of don't put your love life in front of the live stream, especially when you're watching yourself talk. Valerie, have you ever heard that story before? You were probably there that night at the barrel race, tell you the truth. I want to say it was a Cobra, because the person who was standing next to me in the bleachers, she would be announcing if it was a Sabre. So that tells me that it must have been a Cobra. I could probably look up the date and see which live stream is missing. So hi Leah, good to see you last night. I hope you had a good day today. Been thinking about you all day today. And Keith got some great pictures of you. Those were awesome. Yeah, I think I remember telling you the story, Valerie. That's pretty wild. And I figure it was, I started doing the live streams in the end of 2016. And I want to say it wasn't too hot out. I want to say I had a jacket on. And one of the barrel racers that was sitting next to me in the bleachers, who heard the whole entire thing, she was wearing a jacket. I could picture it in my head. So it must have been like a spring thing where it was just a little chilly. There was no heavy jackets. So feels good to get that off my chest after 8 years. I've told about 5 people this story over the years, and everybody is like, "Really?" I'm like, "Yeah," because it was one of those things like it was like a bank robber robbing a bank and then hailing a cab. You know, one of those stupid things. So. Okay, Bailey, you have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Watch the replay. You'll hear the whole story. Bailey always jumps on the live stream. It's like she's stalking me when we go live. I love it. So, yeah, so that's the story. I miss Wentz Point. That used to be like my favorite place because the outdoor arena was well lit, and even the indoor arena. The indoor arena is a double stack, is what I call it. John Vulcan is a single, but when you go up higher with the covered arena, it lets more light in from the side, so you don't get the sun glare like I fight in John Vulcan. So if John Vulcan was 10 feet higher, I would have no problem. We probably even wouldn't use strobes in there, tell you the truth. But it is what it is. My lovable dungeon. That's what I should start calling the place, the lovable dungeon. But yeah. So that's my story. We've been on for 11 minutes. Kind of wow. Hey, John. Hope you're feeling better. So that's the story. If you were with us Thursday night, all the pictures are up. I just finished editing all of them. I had to change the sky and a couple things and get rid of some headlights. So 2 weeks in a row, I had a guy with headlights sitting in the parking lot. I think I'm going to put up a banner out there somewhere. This way it blocks the headlights from coming in the arena. Anybody got any questions since I'm sitting here? Ow. Yeah. All right. All right. I guess that's it. You guys have a great week.